Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how I set up my streams using OBS and how I do all the stuff behind the scenes. So right here I have my starting soon page, has the timer, has all the stuff on it, has the sub goal and all this stuff, which pretty much most of this is just an image anyway. But basically when I start streaming, you see this timer and you kind of see it all go, which basically is just a little website which I can interact with, which I'll kind of show how to make this if you want to. But basically I just go ahead and press it here and it goes down, just counts down like that, super easy. Just have to press a few buttons, and obviously if I want to reset it I can just do that. There we go, goes back up to 5 and resets anyway when I close the program, reopen it. But that's pretty much how the timer works. I'm just going to be going through like each of the scenes I have and kind of how it all works. And so if you guys want to set up your streams like how I do, then I'll kind of show that as well, and how I set everything up in OBS. And it's a pretty good program, and it's been pretty reliable. So right here I have my sub count, which I use a little website, which is something I'll try to leave in the description, which you can just like kind of customize what it looks like. And so I kind of have this text here with a little fire animation behind it, and you can just kind of go ahead and also you can modify the sub goal right from here. So let's say I wanted to like make it 4320. Then I can just go ahead and do it right from the link, and it's all convenient right there. So I don't even have to redo all that stuff. I can just do it right from the program, which is pretty convenient. And I got Twitch alerts, which I'll probably demonstrate later. But that's basically like the sub alerts and the donation alerts, all that stuff. And Stream Warrior is what I used to use for sub alerts. Don't use it anymore. I still have the thing, but And then there's the chat, which I don't use the chat anymore because YouTube broke the thing. But basically, I would have the chat on the screen with the CSS file right here, which you would just load up into OBS. But since that doesn't work at the moment, I can't really use it, so I just kind of can't have the chat on the screen. But I'll try to work on that at some point. So that's pretty much the starting soon screen. And we go over to main stream here. So we also have a 5-second transition to darkness, and then back into the next scene. And so here we have our Elgato HD60 Pro, which obviously there's nothing on right now, but right here would be the game capture, which let's go ahead and find it right here. So just kind of has it with the capture card, which I'll try to link in the description if you're curious. And then also like I have a 10-minute timer in case I want to use that for some reason, like I'm doing bill battles or something. And then I believe this is a 5-minute timer. And so I kind of have some of these things I can enable and disable. Then I have things like and subscribe, I kind of have that there. It's not actually on the image, all the names and stuff, in case I want to change things around, of course. Sub count, you saw that before. Something like live split, if I want to like do a stream where like there's a timer, like if it's like a speed run kind of thing, then I can load up live split, which is basically a timer program, which is pretty cool. And then I can chroma key it so it's transparent as well. Alright, so and then there's my old overlay right there. Let me hide the other one wherever it is. Actually, yeah, I won't be able to, but I have the old overlay in case I want to go back, which I probably won't because it looks bad. Then I have the chat right there, again, broken, doesn't really work. And then I also have the mute button, which basically I don't know where that is right now. It doesn't look like it's showing up unless I don't see it, which I think it's not there for some reason. But basically what happens is when I mute myself, I have a little thing that pops up on the screen. So when I have a hotkey, it automatically turns on the image and mutes my mic, so that obviously like you guys know when I'm muted. So that's pretty easy. I can try to show it off, but it's really easy. You just have a hotkey, which I have as the 0 key. So I pretty much can mute myself immediately. Like if somebody comes to my room or something like that, I can just kind of mute it, and you guys know on the screen like, all right, he just muted himself. So it kind of works like that, so it's not like, oh, he just went quiet for a second. But anyways, so stream's over. We're gonna end the stream. So basically we go over to the ending stream section, and it has it's just an image, pretty much just an entire image here, see. And then I believe I have an old one, so that's my old one, and here's my new one. And so this is pretty much what we use. And then I have also the Twitch alerts and current song, which if I want to display what song is playing on the stream, then I can go ahead and do that using a program that can run and do all that. So I am a little sick, I'm sorry, but I kind of wanted to get this video out there. So then when the stream's over, I fade it. It just fades to blackness. There's nothing on it, no sources. It just kind of goes to nothing. A nice little touch, not really necessary, but I kind of like doing it. You know, kind of, you know, it feels better doing it that way. And then say I want to do Twitch or something, I just kind of have a bunch of stuff on it. It's not really organized or anything, and like, see, I don't touch it much because I don't Twitch stream much. Sometimes I'll even just use like the mainstream one for Twitch. And then scene 1, which is what I'm using for like recording stuff. Hey, there's OBS. So like this is what I use to actually record like the screen. So you know I can you know, do that on my third monitor here, and using a display capture. So that's pretty much everything that's going on. And so I guess I can kind of show off the browser source ones, because not everyone knows about browser source, because it's a plugin that you got to install, which basically you can just go ahead and let's see, it's right here. And what browser source does is it allows you to run an artificial website inside the program. So right now it's loading the OBS website, but let's say I wanted to load, I don't know, like load my YouTube video site or something, you know, I just have that there. So like go here, and then, you know, oh, it's right there. I mean, obviously it's not going to sign you in or anything, but that's pretty much how it works. It's pretty cool, so I'm just going to get rid of that because I don't want it, obviously. So just remove it there. Yes, remove it. So that's pretty much that. And then to start streaming, if you want to actually start your stream, you go to here, and you're gonna go ahead and get your stream key, which you can find your stream key depending on how you want to stream. So say you are streaming through YouTube Gaming, or just your YouTube Gaming page, which is here, then all you have to do is scroll down, and it'll be right there, and it'll be the same for every stream. But if you want to create an event, however, then you can go here, schedule an event, and do all that stuff, create it, and then you go to the next page and it gives you your stream key there. But I don't want to create an event. Actually, we'll create a private event just for the sake of doing that, and we'll just do tutorial just to kind of demonstrate all that. And I would also get my description, which it's conveniently there, so I can just copy it right from here in YouTube when I'm going there anyway. So I can just go ahead, copy like this, and just paste it in, and like, you know, change the title, and, you know, do all that, or change the description. So, you know, just like put a tutorial like that, and then I can put in my tags, whatever, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, so, you know, you create an event, you know, advanced settings, you know, not really important, really, just, you know, kind of creating the stream. And then so only I can see, obviously it's private, but you would go here, you'd select your bitrate, which I do 1080p and 60 fps. But you know, maybe you might not be able to handle it. And then stream key will be right here, but obviously I'm going to delete this event, so you won't be able to stream from it, obviously. And I'll probably hide it just in case, but you would get it from right here where it says stream name, and then it's like, you know, primary, backup, you know, that kind of stuff. You just gotta worry about the stream name, of course. And then you can you know, put your thumbnail in. I mean, self-explanatory, right? So you know, all that stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just, you know, delete it, obviously, because I don't need it. That's pretty much how that works. So let's just go ahead and delete it, of course, right there. So that's pretty much that. But if you want to like stream from YouTube Gaming, then you can just do it all from this page here, which I don't really use this site. But you know, I mean, I guess some people prefer over using an event, but I don't know. I just like events. That's kind of how I've always done it, and it's just kind of nice like that. And so yeah, that's pretty much that. And so let's go back over here, of course. So, you know, you can just paste it into here, and make sure your thing is YouTube Gaming, of course, and pretty much all set. You know, I usually put my video bitrate to like 4,000, but obviously you want to kind of play around with it, because, you know, everyone's internet and, you know, computers are different, obviously. And then, you know 160, you know, it doesn't make too much of a difference. And then, you know, you got all this stuff here, which really you don't want to touch too much, so you can just kind of leave all that. Then this I do 1080p, obviously, which you want this to match the resolution that you're going to stream at. So if you want the stream at 720p, then you have to change this to 720p. Well, you have to change this one. This one I don't think matters too much. I mean, you gotta probably want them to be the same thing, obviously, but like I want to stream at 1080, so I have it set at 1080, so it actually works. And then we got things like hotkeys. So we have the mute button, which I said is the number 0, and then so it shows the image. and then also at the same time we come down to here, it also mutes me. So it also mutes the thing, which I'm not going to press it because then obviously it'll mute my commentary, since I'm recording OBS with OBS, which is kind of interesting. So I have like 2 OBSs running. So here's the one that I'm doing a tutorial on, and then over on the other side there's the one I'm actually recording with, which I'm using Scene 1 to record it with. So pretty interesting. And so there's like the fade to color, which I just kind of have fade to black, I think. But yeah, I just kind of do that for a little effect. But yeah, you don't really have to do that. And then there's like volume and stuff, you know, obviously you can just change those sliders here. And then you know, all this stuff, if you have delay on your capture card, like say you're using like the original Elgato, which sometimes is delayed by like 2 to 10 seconds, then you can just go ahead and set this, like say if it's 2 seconds delayed, then you go ahead and put it to 2000 milliseconds, and that'll work. But since mine is instantaneous, I can just set it to 0. Super convenient. And I think that's pretty much everything for the most part. I only have one profile, which is just my profile, obviously, since I only need that really. I only have like 16, so you know, pretty much everything that's going on there for the most part. I don't know if I missed anything or not. I mean, I feel like everything's self-explanatory, but I feel like you know, maybe I missed something important. Oh, actually, I could show off Twitch alerts. So we go to let's see, Streamlabs. It's actually called Streamlabs now, but I still have it as Twitch alerts because I'm lazy like that. But anyway, so right here it kind of gives me a list of people who have subscribed and kind of shows alerts for all that. And then you know, obviously here's your alert box, so you can just go ahead and you know, have your URL running inside it. So you just kind of copy the URL it gives you, and then you can like test your donation alert, subscriber alert, sponsor. You know, I mean, I don't really think you're gonna get like sponsors and fan funding for the most part, but you know, like these two obviously just are the more important ones. And so you can just kind of customize it. I don't really need to go over that. It's not really a Streamlabs tutorial. I could do that if you want me to, but that's just pretty much how that all works, obviously. So that's that. That's the stream alerts. And eventually they'll have a chat function, so I can use the chat on the screen using that, which I'll do at some point, but they need to finish that, obviously. So they're working on it now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that was hopefully helpful to you guys. Let me know down in the comments if I missed anything. I'll try to answer your questions. And yeah, I guess if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. If you happen to be watching, just you know, stumble upon my channel, I do lots of good content, and you would like to watch it, I think. So I think that's pretty much everything. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. But anyways, that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace.